Hi, welcome to this short die designer video tutorial. Today we will be demonstrating the Misumi ball bearing stripper components. To start this, go up to the components menu, scroll down to the Misumi ball bearing stripper components, or GP, from the command line. Brings up the dialog box. Yeah, just to run you through this dialog box real quickly, we have a few different post diameters, all millimeters, um, LA lengths, which is the bottom side of the guide pin, our guidepost LB lengths, which go up into the punch section, our bushing lengths, our bushing styles. We have a thick wall, thin wall, and headed. Our guidepost B length, which is the press fit area into the stripper, our cage lengths, our cage styles, and then our stoppers on the top and bottom end with the S length. We also have our different views. We have our bottom view, plan view top, plan view top X-ray, and we're going to start with the profile view, but you know what, before I do that, I'm going to bring up the help dialog. You click down here for help. Brings up a short description of the command itself, the command line, the menu location, and then the intelligence that these components have, bill of materials, object transform, and touch command, and I'll demonstrate all of that. Also, you can click on this video demonstration, which will bring you to a short YouTube video showing how this is all done. So yeah, let's get started. We will first insert this profile view, as we don't really know what these LA, LB, S lengths are going to be, but we're going to start with these defaults that popped up. And we'll go over to this side view, and we will insert, it's asking for the insertion point. We will go off point and 25 millimeters. The second insertion point is the bottom of the bottom bushing, and the third insertion point is the bottom of the top bushing. So once we pick this, it'll draw that bushing in real quick. So yeah, drew it in based on the parameters in the dialog box. I will spend a minute or two here just to clean this side view up. Let's pop a quick set screw in here into the stripper. Okay, yeah, so we have our Misumi stripper components drawn in entirety. We can check our dimensions, we can check our ball travel. It should all be accurate based on the values in the dialog box, but now we got a nice visual picture. We can adjust things accordingly. For instance, the stoppers, the S length is in 1 millimeter increments. So if that's, say, a little too long, let's shorten it by 1 millimeter. Let's shorten it by 1 millimeter. Same thing with the LA length, the LB length, and the B length of the press fit area, certainly the bushing lengths. But we just changed the stopper for now. So we're going to bring that back up, GP, and we're going to change that stopper length 1 inch or 1 millimeter shorter to 10. We are going to go to the bottom plan view now and insert them. We will use the corner option, corner snap, and a distance of 25 millimeters. Now for these next two subliners, I am going to use the Die Designer touch command. So I'll just touch on the bushing and click a mouse button. And you can see it bypasses the menu, just makes life a little quicker once you're really going. We'll move these over to a nice position where they're not interfering. We'll foolproof this one. And yeah, there you have it. So we got our side view, and based on our side view, we adjusted our S parameter for the stopper. We put in our bottom plan views. I will now show you some of the intelligence. We'll go to balloons. We'll use the split leader balloon, and we'll start with balloon number 1. Snap to the component. And yeah, it draws the balloons. You'll see it put 3 balloons. The bottom plan view has 3 components. It has the bushing, the bottom bushing, the bottom cage, and the bottom stopper. The top would actually have 4 balloons because it would have the pin number 1, the bushing number 2, the cage number 3, and then the top stopper number 4. So since we've done this, we've put our split leader balloons in, we can now run our bill of materials program, or BM. And this is going to happen pretty quick. I'll type BM in, hit enter. And yeah, you can see it found those 3 details, 1, 2, and 3. It counted up the quantities. It's a purchased item, and it spit out the actual catalog numbers for those components. So yeah, you're really ready to go there. The next feature I'll show you is the object transform. We'll copy this die block out like we were going to detail it. I will use object transform, OT. I'll select these 4 bushings and they transform. I will now show the next phase of the next bit of intelligence, which is the whole data, and whole table, HD. And I will use the select option, and I'm just going to select the bushings. I'm not going to do the dowel pins and the screw holes and everything else. And you can see it, once I hit enter, it already labeled them, prompts me for a place to put the whole table. And there you go, 26 millimeter through, ring fit Loctite, counter bore, and counter bore depth. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you for watching.